Looking at the marriage and family institutions throughout the centuries, it's easy to see the drastic changes that have occurred within them. Whereas the divorce rate centuries ago was minute to none at all, today it's pushing 50% in the United States. With this extreme divorce rate in the U.S., it's quite obvious that families are suffering from unhappiness. But how can imperfect people living in an imperfect world find happiness with their imperfect families? The Secrets of Family Happiness by the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society brings biblical points to the front and shows how these principles can lead people down a path to family happiness. Based upon my reading of the Secret of Family Happiness book and studying the highlighted principles from the Bible, I have learned quite a bit about how it is possible to achieve this elusive family happiness. By applying the key principles from the Secret of Family Happiness book in our lives, the path to finding happiness in the family in this day and age becomes a little more straightforward. Although many people feel that the Bible is outdated and not practical for application in our lives today, that's quite untrue. Families across the globe have applied the principles found in the Secret of Family Happiness book and are living happy, productive family lives. According to the Secret of Family Happiness book, there are 2 keys to a successful marriage. The first of these 2 keys is simply love. Well, maybe not so quite simply. The love mentioned in the Bible is a particular kind of love. It's based on the Greek term agape. This term means love that's based on biblical principles. According to the Secret of Family Happiness, this love is, and I quote, an unselfish concern for doing to others what is right and good from God's standpoint, whether the recipient deserves it or not. There are several scriptures in the Bible that highlight the importance of this love in the marriage arrangement. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 8 says that love never fails, while Colossians chapter 3 verse 14 advises us to clothe yourselves with love, for it is a perfect bond of union. When this love is cultivated in a marriage, a lasting marriage is possible. This love also helps maintain a lasting marriage as well. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 8 summarizes this point well, saying, "Above all things, have intense love for one another, because love covers a multitude of sins." The second key to a successful marriage, according to the Secret of Family Happiness book, is respect. As the book points out, respect is giving consideration to others and honoring them. Respect should be demonstrated at all times in the marriage by both the husband and the wife. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 7 highlighted a husband's role in showing respect in the family. It says, "You husbands, continue dwelling in like manner with your wives according to knowledge, assigning them honor as to a weaker vessel, the feminine one. Wives should also have a deep respect for her husband, as brought out in Ephesians chapter 5 verse 33. The Secret of Family Happiness also points to the mind frame that's necessary to maintain this respect. Ephesians chapter 5 verses 22 and 23 says, "Let wives be in subjections to their husbands as to the Lord, because a husband is head of his wife, as the Christ is also head of the congregation." By acknowledging her husband as head of the family arrangement, a wife shows respect for him and helps maintain peace in the family. At the same time, a husband should strive to imitate the headship and leadership traits demonstrated by Jesus, such as love, compassion, and humility. They should cherish their wives, appreciating their fine qualities and their role as a helper in the family. As you can see, the principles of love and respect play a vital role in the maintenance of a lasting, happy marriage. The key is consciously working at applying love and respect in your marriage. Once a strong, happy marriage is in place, the next step is to consider how to create happiness within the whole family unit. Another step towards family happiness is in the management of the household. According to the Secret of Family Happiness book, the first step to successfully and happily managing a family is living within your means. As the book points out, many families today do not find satisfaction just living a simple, family-oriented life. Families often sacrifice spending time with each other to work more, to make more money, to spend on things that they don't really need and could do without. At 1 Timothy chapter 6, verses 7 and 8, it says, "We have brought nothing into this world, and neither can we carry anything out. So, having sustenance and covering, we shall be content with these things." The main thing to remember, according to the book, is forethought. Planning ahead and putting a little thought into any action made within the family can save each family member stress associated with living beyond your means. Another key step towards family happiness is to remember that everyone likes a little commendation now and then, and encouragement. The book compares each family member, to springtime plants that are ready to blossom with just a little bit of warmth. The warmth that we're talking about here comes from the praise and commendation in the family. Husbands and wives can praise each other for the work they do in and out of the home. Parents can also praise their children for their hard work, while their children can demonstrate their appreciation for their parents as well by how they conduct themselves and how they act. Gratitude also helps boost the morale of a family. With a strong basis established in the marriage, the path to family happiness can be assisted by living within family's means and by showing compassion and commendation to family members. After reading The Secret of Family Happiness and visualizing how it can help and provide the path to family happiness, I am determined to apply every principle I found in the book. I encourage others to take a look at their family lives and their own positions and see where they can fit these principles into their lives as well. My own family, which has been based upon the principles found in the Secret of Family Happiness book, has been a very nurturing and happy one. As you can see, family happiness is possible to achieve. The Secret of Family Happiness book by the Watchtower Bible Interact Society brings out many key principles that aid a family on the path to happiness. By keeping love and respect at the forefront of a marriage, and by living within your means, and being aware of maintaining commendation and praise within the family arrangement, along with many other key principles that are highlighted in the book, happiness as a family is quite possible and easy to achieve. In a society where the marriage and family arrangements are falling to pieces, it may seem impossible to achieve family happiness. In a world that's difficult enough to live in without the assistance and support of a happy family, it's encouraging to know that it is possible to achieve happiness.